Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crying is a Free Action, a podcast about news, politics, and goings-on in our home states, the United States, and around the world. My name is Justin. I'm joined here with two very good friends of mine. Tommy, how are you?
Doing great. Yeah, happy to be here.
Nice. Al? Oh, didn't catch that one, buddy.
I said I'm all right.
He's all right. All right. Very good, sir. It's called Crying is a Free Action because I like board games and card games and Dungeons and Dragons and shit. And you get all sorts of actions. And a free action is usually one that you can taunt an opponent or warn an ally. But we're here to remind you that you can also cry. I like to do it in the shower or when I'm doing dishes because I fucking hate dishes.
Yep, I love crying while listening to Bruce Springsteen's The River. It makes me sad for a life not lived.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Al, you're a little quiet. Let me.
I haven't changed anything.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Maybe I'm too loud.
No, you're good.
Maybe that's
Alrighty.
okay.
Never mind. It's all good.
Hold on. Let me.
We are the team behind easyvotenorthdakota.com, easyvotend.com. It goes, both of them will take you there. We got some articles and stuff up there. I have some general law enforcement advice to try to not get contacted by law enforcement. I did have to put a disclaimer up there that that's not good advice for not getting contacted by ICE because they're not law enforcement. So if you're in an area where ICE is like very active, your best bet is to become a constitutional observer and get training that way. So look that up. Speaking of ICE in North Dakota, even. That's the second one. We actually have had some detention cases start making their way to North Dakota, and a friend of a friend had a coworker who was on refugee status and was detained and is somewhere in jail somewhere. And the only reason they were able to find him was because he was an employee of the state of North Dakota.
Wow.
Yep. So that really fucking sucks.
What if you're an employee of the state of North Dakota? Wouldn't they already been vetted out already?
Absolutely.
For all their, yeah.
Absolutely. Can confirm. Was a former North Dakota state employee and had to hire people. So that sucks a lot. And from what I understand from the person that I know and that they trust, I would trust them, and I would trust that this person is probably a pretty cool person, is what is my understanding. And that really sucks because that's what's going to keep happening.
Yep. But, you'd be surprised who is an immigrant. So, we run into them every single day in our lives for the most part. And, everybody's from somewhere, right? So,
yeah, but not everybody's white, and that's the fucking crux of it.
Yeah.
That's usually the big target in conflicts.
We got the Olympics going on right now, right? And
yeah,
like the United States is always, oh, we've got so many gold medals. Yeah, motherfuckers, because all of our athletes are immigrants or from the fucking people we enslaved hundreds of years ago. We would have like 3 if it wasn't for that. And then NBC,
wait, are we hosting the Olympics?
What's that? It's the Winter Olympics.
Oh. I thought it's over in like Italy or something.
It is. Yes.
It is.
Oh.
I know, right? It started Friday, and I was like, wait, the Olympics are happening?
Damn.
And so there was the story. I don't have an article about it, but NBC, who was airing the Olympics, the opening ceremony, they cut the boos of the crowd when the cameras went to J.D. Vance and his wife, Usha.
Yeah, all our news and all our media did, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I saw videos that were from like the BBC, CBC that did not edit that out,
Correct.
and they were all like, "Wow, that's a lot of booze."
Yep. They were like, "Ooh, that's a lot of booze, a lot of jeers, a couple of claps." And like I was like, that's pretty funny. He's doing his best. Like that's not inappropriate. Like what the fuck? Yeah. So basically, all the
And
media
then
in this country is state sponsored now. So sweet.
and then fucking JD Vance goes on to say he feels bad for the athletes. Yeah, motherfucker, they weren't booing the athletes.
Yeah. No.
That is true. Did y'all see the one about in a wrestling match where they're chanting "fuck ice"?
Oh
Like all
yes.
the crowd.
Oh yes. I posted that somewhere in here. I can pull that up. Oh, actually, I
It's
can't
probably
pull that up
on the
because
Bluesky.
we will get copyright struck like crazy.
Oh,
So it was on the AEW Monday night main event between Brody Lee and Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Brody Lee is a singer of a hardcore band. I think it's called God's Hate. I've heard the music before. It's pretty sweet. They're pretty good. But he is also a large man. Brody King. Thank you. Sorry. He wore an abolish ice or fuck ice t-shirt to an event and then sold a bunch of the t-shirts to benefit people who were affected by ICE's actions. And then the referee Bryce Remsburg held the opening bell of the match so that the chants could continue. Yes, it was at a CMLL show in Mexico that he wore the Abolish Ice shirt. And yeah, Brody King's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
yep.
Pretty
You can see
cool
the.
dude.
I have the BuzzFeed article basically, and you can just see the faces. Oh man, it's a wild energy in that stadium. So
Yes. AEW is pretty sweet. Let's see. All right, I got one more little North Dakota thing. This was a commentary piece done by Joshua Wynn, who is the former dean of the University of North Dakota Medicine and Health Sciences School. So he's one of the top doctors in the state, and he's talking about how, with the money allocated from the big beautiful bill, it looks really great in the short term, but with all the cuts to Medicaid and ACA over the next 10 years, it's not going to nearly make up, how much we're cutting. So he's just asking, like, what are we going to do? Like, the answer is like, nobody's really answered it. And that was the whole problem with the big beautiful bill, is that it was all short-term gains for long-term losses. And that's always their fucking strategy, and it never pays off.
that's right. Because that's the idea is with a lot of medicine and health things that an ounce of prevention beats a pound of cure. And that means visiting the doctor often, getting your treatments.
Yep.
But with these kind of cuts, people are going to delay their treatment um, sooner later. So then that's going to make them more vulnerable to severe complications of a lot of things. So a lot of people, um, we're not going to see it now, but the mortality rate is definitely going to rise.
Yes, we will
especially
have
among
a steady
us,
increase.
the working poor.
Alrighty.
And you may say, "Oh, it's only the weakest among us, like the poor,
yeah,
the
the
young,
poor and the elderly. And
old."
North Dakota has a huge elderly population.
Yeah,
So does Florida.
So does Florida.
So does Florida.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Alrighty, we got some Florida news.
Yeah. Okay. In new Florida news, what we got? Well, not really that new, but driver's license exams are to be administered in English only. So this is how we're going to try to save money and also preserve what it means to be an American.
To preserve
that,
our white heritage.
For a
Now,
blue and pure world, as they said in fucking Gundam Seed.
that's right. So all driver license knowledges and skill examinations will be administered exclusively in English. Which is kind of a bit weird.
It
For the
seems
most
super
part.
weird.
Now, this might make sense to most people in America, but in there are parts of Florida and the parts of other parts of the country where English is not the majority language. So places like Miami, it's like 65% Spanish speaking.
Places like what?
Miami.
Where's
You
that?
know, you've been to Miami, right?
No.
Yeah, I fucking
It's with
hate it.
Mr. Worldwide 305
Oh, okay.
Miami. Yeah.
Oh, Florida. Got it.
The Florida,
Yes,
yes.
got it. Okay.
In Miami, sorry,
Got it.
Miami.
Tampa Bay. Got it.
Exact opposite place of Tampa Bay.
Exactly.
That place is pretty white as hell. But this is a very strange one to me because a lot of these tests and a lot of these, even when I was living in Washington State back in 2005, the driver permits and even the driver's tests were all done digitally, and they were translated to the languages that serve the people there. So we had languages in like Hindi, in like Chinese, Spanish, Italian. It's like whatever. So this is what I think should be done for every one of these little state services to service the people who live there. And this is not serving the people of South Florida any service at all to make everything in English. I can tell you, we'll go down there.
Do you
Mhm.
like? Do you need to know English to operate a vehicle? No.
Do you need to operate a sign? No.
No.
Uh, so this is just pointless regulation.
Yeah, this is just like Jim Crow ass trying to hurt colored people and people who don't speak English.
Yeah,
Or
it
people
is.
who do speak English and they just have like very basic understandings
Sure,
of
yeah,
it.
people with like low, low reading comprehension skills and things of that nature. They should
That's right.
still.
And
I mean, I think at a lot of those people should still be able to operate a vehicle. So
yeah, and I think that's perfectly fine. The idea, they're very simple rules. As you've all been driving, a lot of people don't even read the damn things on the road.
yeah, that's the
So,
problem.
in this case, we already operate basically according to this that certain things like a CDL license, which is commercial drivers, they were only available in English and Spanish, and now it's being reduced down to English.
Oh my God, they're not
This
going to have any truck drivers left.
yes. So this is a problem. And it's a waste of regulations, and it's not saving really much of any money at all. You can just pay like an AI $300 to translate all your shit and just print out some more stuff. It's not that big a deal.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, chat's got a point there that all this is going to do is going to create more uninsured drivers because people are going to drive with or without a license. People
Absolutely.
got to go
I got to go to
places.
work, man.
Yeah, you got to go to work. You got to go to the hospital. We live in such a fucking vehicle centric state that it's not feasible for anybody to exist here in this country without having a vehicle and being able to move around.
I was just talking to my good friend the other day about this, and it was like I couldn't take the bus to work because it didn't run that early, and then I could take the earliest train, but if I missed it, I'd be late for work. And then my shift ran to where if I was late, like even a few minutes, I would miss the last train home and not have a ride home.
It's
That was in
yeah.
Seattle.
So this is a very
Oh
common
yeah,
story.
where you at least have the option for
Yeah, like
fucking
in
train and
Bismarck,
bus.
you got the public bus, and it's gonna it runs from
It's gonna take you fucking forever
it's
to
gonna
get
take you
somewhere. Like
2 hours to get somewhere, and
yeah,
that was the same in
exactly.
Seattle. But
We have a bus line here where I live, and it would if I wanted to take the bus to my office because we have lines that go through all the interconnecting areas in the triangle here in North Carolina. But if I wanted to take a bus, I would have to get up at like minimum 6 to be able to get to work by like 9.
yep, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
thing is like my shift started at 6 a.m. Like I can't get up at 3 a.m. to get ready to take
And the
a
bus
bus
doesn't
at
run
4 a.m.
anyways.
because the bus doesn't run anyways. Yeah.
I was before the pandemic, I was dating this girl, and I was complaining about having to give her rides to work, and pick her up. Just shut up, Al. But we had to actually look at like the she was taking Ubers basically, but we tried to look at taking the bus, and we did the math. It's gonna take her 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
See,
man.
I fucking told you.
Yeah,
Shut
man.
up, Al. I don't remember this. You remember me complaining about this, and so I ended up being like, it was one of those situations because that's the problem issue with cities these days. So they're not built for livability.
No,
It's not
man.
even cities. It's just like the entire fucking country has been lobbied so hard by car manufacturers, and this all started right after fucking World War II when they started building the interstate system.
Yeah, that's for
all these
sure.
That's true.
places started lobbying for more and more roads so that they could push their cars. It's bad for manufacturers like Ford, Chevy, and Dodge if people have more than one way to get to work.
Yep.
Yep, and even in like the biggest city in the world, like New York, it's they actively hampered building like more subways and things, and
Yeah, and
I,
then it also goes along with the fact that they don't want to help poor people because
I
if
mean, it
people
took
had
them
more
a
than one way to
Democratic
get to work,
socialist mayor to clean the subways for the first time in 20 fucking years.
yeah, the power broker's not happy about that. Rest his soul in hell, Robert Moses.
Jeez. Tell us
Yeah.
about
Anyway.
well water and forever chemicals. Tell us about the
Okay.
microplastics infesting our penises.
Yes. Speaking about your penis, it's probably full. Why you've been wondering why you've been having trouble having erections lately? It's because of these chemicals in your water and the plastic everywhere. Um,
hell yeah. Oh, is that
so
what? Oh, all right, yeah. Wait, can you use that as an excuse?
that's right. That's my excuse. So this is an issue that we've been running into and we've been talking about every so often is the con of like forever chemicals and PFAS. And these are like industrial sites, military sites. These are common chemicals used for everything. They're really powerful, really strong. But just like with the major algae blooms in Tampa Bay, because of runoff and accumulation, the water flushes these chemicals down from the drains and it's getting into um, down into the soil and into your water systems. So a lot of times we have, if you have city water, you have a processing plant that kind of helps check all your water that is drinkable and all that stuff. But uh, in Florida, it is actually showing up in wells. So this is actually going much further than you think. Um, and for the most part, most people have to pay for their own testing of their well water.
Right. Because it's
This is
on their
so this is
property, it's not
'Cause
regulated.
it's private.
Yep.
It's complete something that's completely unregulated. Well, in the regard that there's no actual like agency keeping track of what's going into your shit. Sorry,
No.
Tommy, carry on.
yeah, no worries. Thank you for the context. Yeah, that's right. So we don't have any agencies to keep things checked. There's no regulation, and these are some new. This is a new thing that kind of showed up. And right now, the safety limit basically for these forever chemicals is 4 parts per trillion, or basically like a drop inside like a diluted of like an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Which because these chemicals will basically never break down in your body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in this, so in like different communities, we're actually reading this article here that some person over here in Stella, I think Florida, found that they have 1,500 parts per trillion in their well. So that means in these areas, there's going to probably be bigger chances and likelihoods of like cancers and other diseases in the coming years or decades.
Yeah.
So there's actually like concentrations of cancer hotspots
Yep.
because of places
Well,
that just have well water.
and then you also got to realize that a lot of these things are due to reduced regulations in Florida. Even before the Trump administration,
Oh yeah.
there was a
Years
lot
and
of
years
reductions in Florida specifically about what companies could do in terms of waste and getting rid of all their shit, because that's what most of this is from, is
Yes.
just corporations just dumping shit wherever the fuck they want. And at the risk of speaking for my wife, I mean, I think I've told you guys that she has been working as a contractor for the EPA, and she's told me that, or we've had discussions about this, and basically the EPA has been made to essentially stand down in keeping track of a lot of this shit. So we don't even know what's going on in the like public water systems anymore. Like we don't know what the fuck is going on in a lot of places because they're not keeping track of this shit anymore. So
Yep. And so, this was
here's a paper mill, and holy crap, if you've never smelled a paper mill,
it's pretty bad. So things like paper mills, any kind of industrial things, will use PFAS, and for the most part, a lot of textile plants love using it. This was originally implemented. The Clean Water Act was back in like 1972. I think was that Nixon, or it was one of those. Yeah, it was Nixon he vetoed it. No, screw this guy.
Yeah.
But it got overridden by. It was under Nixon's term, but then back in 2023, they decided to tighten up. The Supreme Court rejected what was considered, within the scope of federal regulations, which is basically deregulating
what
part of this.
Corporations are allowed to dump more shit.
Yeah, essentially saying, this basically saying the states or municipalities or localities, whatever the fuck, can decide what they want to
they can take bribes from corporations to let them dump it in the water.
Essentially. Yeah. And then it's not just corporate. Well, I mean, I guess big farms are corporations because we get a lot of pig waste runoff here in North Carolina. Absolutely. We get a lot of that. And then we had, I forget what company it was that was dumping shit into one of the major rivers around here. I think it might have been Duke. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But Duke has been doing that shit on and off all over the place. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was Duke.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's just we live in a fucking society that's run by corporations. Anybody who says the government is doing anything is just fucking naive.
Pretty much.
Well, anyway, so if you do have well water, you can try boiling it before you drink it, or just have some places have just been stuck with using just bottled water.
Sweet.
That's
commoditizing something that.
Hell yeah, water wars. Let's go.
But the good thing is that Flint, Michigan now, I think they're replaced all their leaded pipes. So that's one problem solved for Flint, Michigan. I was almost going to live there.
Oh my god!
Wait, what? No, you weren't.
Yeah, it was. It was back in like 2012. It was like the family was going to split up, and then they're like, "Oh, we're going to go to Flint, Michigan, because we have one dude who has a Chinese restaurant. We can work there." I'm like, "What are you, stupid?" And then the water thing happened.
There's like 20 people that live there. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually a pretty sizable.
Yeah, it's actually a big town, which is the scariest part.
It is.
Let's see here. Alrighty. Oh, this guy. Should we? Is there a video on here?
I'm just gonna shut up about this one, bro.
I think there's a link that says now viral video. It takes to a Facebook link.
Oh, cool! It's on Facebook. Let's watch this.
Yeah. It's actually it's on fucking Reddit too. You should be able to find it pretty quickly. I can check
because Facebook is trash.
All right, so I guess I'll set up this thing here. We had a 45-year-old man yelling at high schoolers.
Yeah,
basically. Hell yeah.
He got in an argument with a fucking
like a
female high school
13-year-old girl.
Yes.
And he's like really going after her there, and everybody's just trying to pull him off of her.
And then they start beating him too, which is great.
He had it coming at a certain point. Yeah, back of the head. Look at this fucking, holy God, what a goober.
And then he gets in his fucking truck. Of course, because of course he was driving a Chevy.
Yeah, it always is. It always is.
This is a 45-year-old.
Oh my God! Look at his
Chad
crappy
Michael
mustache.
Watts. He lives in Kyle. It's an unfortunate name.
It sure is.
Isn't that where they have like a bunch of oil fields and shit too?
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah, so I mean the video he was arrested and charged already, of course, so he's a 45-year-old
You know what though?
man.
It was only it was only because there's fucking video evidence of it.
Pretty much.
If there hadn't been video evidence, nobody would have fucking done anything about it.
Pretty much. He was personally trying to put them kids back into school. All right.
And so before you move on, while we're on that fucking topic of school, so the fucking governor told all the fucking school districts or whatever that the kids needed to be in school and basically made it sort of. I don't want to say he made it a crime. I don't remember specifically what he said, but he basically told them that they were going to lose funding if they were allowing kids to be out protesting during school hours.
The governor doesn't really have that authority.
Well, it's fucking Texas, so.
Oh, it was Greg Abbott, of course.
Yeah, Greg
Abbott. Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, the little wannabe Hitler himself, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me fucking check what he said, because he.
It's in the articles at the very end there. Schools and staffs who allow this behavior should be treated as co-conspirators and should not be immune to criminal behavior. We're also looking into stripping the funding of schools.
Exactly. Yep.
But kids gonna be kids sometimes. They don't get a truant officer.
These aren't fucking babies. These are fucking, young men
adults.
And women now at this point. In 1 or 2 years, for a lot of these kids, they're gonna be eligible to fucking go die in war. So why not let them fucking, vent their frustrations as if their fucking First Amendment right? But then again, the Constitution doesn't fucking mean shit.
Nope, they were expressing themselves this way, and this is fuck. I fucking hate it here.
Yep. Instead of calling for justice against a grown man that assaulted a girl, Governor Abbott is celebrating the arrest of students and calling for criminal investigation for schools and teachers. Yep, that's the focus now.
Also, he did a bad job. He couldn't even beat up a child. Maybe he'll get jacked while he's in prison. Alrighty. So, Tommy, you included this one. Minneapolis man detained by ICE. Sent to facility in El Paso, returned home, and then detained again.
Yeah, so this is a unfortunate incident of this man here. So this man is from Liberia. He came in from as a child. So you can actually watch this story if you want to play a little bit of his thing. I think probably like 30 seconds of it. I think probably explains a bit of it.
Downstairs, they didn't know what was going on. They was even shocked that I was back into custody. They was like, "Harrison, please come outside. We want to talk to you." I was like, "No, for what? I just checked in like a week ago, so I know I'm good. Do you have a warrant?" They said, "No, we don't have a warrant." I was like, "Okay, go come back with a warrant, and I'll let you in." I could probably say like 10 or 15 ICE agents and cars in the front. Everybody on the block was outside.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So.
What warrant?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this video.
Wait.
Yep. Well, the rule of law is basically fucked in this country, and now we got the Fifth Circuit Appeals Court also siding with Trump on a bunch of shit.
The ICE agents are weird, man. They took
so I think if you scrub ahead, I think to like 1 minute 30, I think he also explains, I guess, like the man's got in shackles, he got put into attention and stuff like that. It's a really traumatic thing.
They're doing fucking Guantanamo Bay shit to these people
in the building to book in.
Yep. So
then cut the bracelet off.
They actually called his cell phone, and I answered. And
I guess part of it is what this lady is talking about is one hand's not talking the right side. So he is following the law.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out where the hell is he. So the enforcement agents are not talking to the administrators, basically.
No. Yeah, of course not.
All of these past 17 years didn't even.
Or would they? That means it's actually working.
Yeah, right.
Not
can't just
fucking
go out and
tactical
shoot their guns all yeehaw then.
Yeah, you can't tactical cosplay fucking patriot bullshit.
So the fact that this
Ooh.
man got detained twice, he came back, got detained the second time. Nobody's talking to anybody. They're just they're just profiling. This is that's about it. So
Ooh. Speaking of justice, several Epstein survivors paid to release an ad during the Superb Owl.
hell yeah, the big game.
Maybe I will tune in on a pirate stream, but
I'll
I'm not
just
giving them any.
watch the commercials tomorrow.
What's the probably? I got a
It's
meeting
not like it's gonna make
later.
a fucking difference.
I got a meeting in like 3 hours. Oh, the ad is already out. Oh, cool. I'll watch it then.
Oh hell yeah.
Later. Yeah, that really sucks. Like these, like a bunch of the people that I worked with and my wife worked with at one of the places here in North Dakota has, like, we worked with a bunch of people from Liberia, and guess what? They're cool people like anybody else. And they were super, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I don't want them deported.
All right. Well, I did post. I guess I'll post it in the Twitch chat. This is the ad.
Sure.
So
Let's.
or you can just play it.
Pull it up.
Yeah, this is from Lincoln Square. So it's like the Lincoln Project people.
Oh, it's not playing. Hang on. There we go.
After years of being kept apart, we're standing together.
Standing together.
Because this girl deserves the truth.
Because she deserves the truth.
Because we all deserve the truth.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's tough to watch. Ooh, damn.
All right. As you say here, we got to text Pam Bondi.
You.
Texting her right now.
Yeah.
Tommy's gonna be like, "You up?"
I don't want to see that.
Pam, you bitch. I'm sorry, Pammy. We got some clowns in the news.
Haven't we always?
Yeah, that's for true.
100%.
So I saw this. I think, is this the same one who had like a big? Did he have a Trump tattoo as well?
I'm pretty sure that guy was in like fucking Minnesota, like taunting a lot of protesters and shit too.
This
He
guy
looks familiar. Yeah,
Oh, that's hilarious.
because he's a fucking Brazilian influencer.
Yeah. So in this guy here, so he has a big like Brazilian crowd. Unless you are on Brazilian TikTok or social media, you probably don't know about him. But Mr. Pena here claimed that ICE only arrests the crooks, and then he gets his own ass detained and arrested.
Well,
I guess you're a crook, bro.
well,
So in
probably
this case,
if he's a MAGA grifter.
So here he reported he reportedly detained. He self-reported himself. Sorry, he basically spread on his own social media that he was detained at Delaney Hall Detention Center in Newark. So he was taken into custody after missing a court hearing, possibly for his own immigration stuff.
Yep.
Yep. So he's been in the U.S. since 2009. Probably not a criminal, just a clown.
Yep. Left-wing Brazilians flocked to Pena's account to taunt him after news of his detention went viral. Lol.
Jaguar's not eating my face, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Speaking.
There's a leopard. I can't remember, bro. Whatever.
The
Fucking animal
leopard
isn't eating my face.
faces party, yes.
We can get the lady. We can get the lady who plays the ukulele and that says thing. It's pretty good.
So we got Nicki Minaj here, who is, by the way, is from Trinidad Tobago. If you didn't know, she is an immigrant. And the gold card that she posted a picture of was not a real citizenship card. It was for display purposes only.
Of course.
Just like she
Only
is.
she's fucking stupid enough to buy it and then flaunt it like it actually means something.
Yes.
She's useful
Oh,
until she's not.
Yep.
Yep.
Your music was
what a
always
clown.
trash, and you've always been a weirdo. What a clown.
She couldn't be Cardi B. What a clown.
Oh, yeah. Who could, though? Oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
So this is Cuck Schumer. He's the Senate Minority Leader for the Democrats, the controlled opposition party here in the United States, if you're unaware. And he says it's his job to fight for aid for Israel while all of this is going on. Cuck Schumer. Ah, jeez. That's some low-hanging fruit, but I'll take it.
Yeah, well.
So, again, thank you for your contributions to the Democratic Party. Please retire. What a clown.
Such a
I mean,
clown.
at this point, if he fucking loves Israel so much, he should just fucking migrate over there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I hear they're paying big money. Big money. All right, tell me about James Fishbach.
Okay, so James Fishback is a Republican candidate for, I think, governor. I think.
That's what it looked like.
He
Meet young female voters where they are.
his big strategy. He's quite a young dude.
I was going to say, it's not this
trying
guy
to...
that they're showing on here. I'll tell you that much.
No.
It's still pretty fucking funny.
I think the second one, I think, shows a better picture of what he looks like. But he's only 31, so he's quite a young dude. He's trying to run for governor. Yeah, this guy here, James Fishback here.
He's still
so
kind of a
his,
gangly
one of his-
little bitch, but yeah.
So he's been trying on social media. He said he joined Tinder to meet young female voters where they are at and to share his plan to make it easy for them. But as all our single people on Tinder know, you can run out of likes unless you pay for Tinder Plus or even better, Tinder Platinum. So he's trying to get out there. He's trying to get out the vote the old-fashioned way, which is asking people to pay for his Tinder account.
Nice.
To vote, because
that's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. He was a investment fund, yeah. So he's trying to run, and this is the funniest thing here. Apparently, some polls that 20%, more than 22% of likely voters are more likely to back Fishback compared to, well, he's not that popular. They're probably going to vote for Byron Donalds, who's the other Republican frontrunner. He's also another guy. But I think if we go to the next post, this guy's kind of a piece of shit. He's 31.
Yeah.
He's apparently he's already been banned from Twin Tinder. So
that's right. I've been banned from #Tinder.
Because you should not be using.
Which is fucking hilarious.
How will
because
I now
Tinder's already
meet young female voters where they are? Oh god.
I don't know.
What a I don't know, man. I guess he's gotta go to Republican conventions.
Yeah. Ooh, gross. He'll have plenty of gay guys to pick up on.
I mean, I'm sure he's one too.
You hear me, James? You fucking moron. Get a better job.
Yeah.
Investor and hedge fund manager.
Pretty dumb idea. All right.
All right.
Ooh, no.
I'm on a list now. That's great.
Sweet.
You've been on a list, bro. What do you mean? We're all on lists.
Some of the states are scrambling.
We're domestic terrorists.
That's definitely true. They're gonna scan us with a flocked camera and put us in some shitty database that Elon Musk is gonna leak later on.
You think it
some
takes
of the states are gerrymandering into not Republican states?
Yeah, I saw Virginia did it. I think they voted 10-1 to do that. I think, if I remember correctly, California ended up going through with it too. Yep.
And then a couple other Missouri.
Did we talk about the Texas election where a Democrat beat a fucking Republican in a mostly red area?
No, not yet.
We haven't yet.
That is on the list. We can talk about
right
that
here.
So go for it, Al.
Oh no, I was just wondering. It's just because this kind of has to do with gerrymandering because the fucking districts in Texas are gerrymandered to fuck now.
Texas is one of the most. Yeah,
So
horrible.
this seems like it could end up backfiring for them because
You get
you could end up fucking
nobody cares
getting
anymore.
clips
They
like
just
exactly.
fucking. I'm gonna vote for the blue because holy shit, what are we doing here?
Yep. So in this case, usually they try to gerrymander it so that it's only a couple points that swings into one direction, but you still win. But in this case, it's a conservative North Texas Senate district, and it was a 14-point swing.
Yep.
So
That's
that's
crazy.
big numbers.
That's a pretty significant swing. It doesn't seem like much when you think about other areas that are, not fucking gerrymandered to fuck, but this is a pretty significant swing in the other direction in somewhere like Texas. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's people keep saying that we need to look at the fucking coming elections. So
Yeah, Hot Wheels
we'll
has been
see.
trying to remove Black and Latino voting power in Texas for his entire career.
It's not just Hot Wheels. It's the entire fucking Republican base
for
in
sure.
a lot of different fucking places.
He just
The entire
he just loves
conservative,
it.
the entire conservative side is just all about disenfranchising voters that they don't agree with.
Yep.
The party of fucking small government and the party of individual freedoms or whatever they like to fucking spout is all about restricting everybody else. So
Yeah. Absolutely. Can't make it too easy to get a driver's license.
So in this case, this place is called the name of this place is called White Settlement.
That's
that's the name of the town.
I did not
shit.
get that part.
It turns out that back in 2005, this town's population was 85% white, but now it's about 51% white. With still 36% of the city is Hispanic, and then followed up 7% Black. So it could be a population demographic thing, possibly that making all the Hispanics.
Well, still 51% white people. You would, especially in Texas, you would imagine it would still be at least a marginal win over the Democratic side. But
that's true.
14 points is crazy, though.
Yeah, it's pretty big because they voted for Donald Trump won that district in 2024 by 17 points. So it's very pro-Trump over there.
Well,
maybe not anymore. It was.
Yeah. Hopefully not anymore. Alrighty. Al, you sent me this one this morning, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, that's some fuck shit if I've ever fucking read any. So in the military, we tend to be apolitical, or it's supposed to be a non-political fucking organization. We're not supposed to push any one view or another. But in this article that I shared with Justin earlier, it was basically several unit commanders that were apparently actively pro-Trump. They would show up to unit events in fucking MAGA garb and decide to push all this conservative shit. So one of these specifically recommended and pressured troops to go watch the Melania movie, which I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna watch it because I know it's just propaganda. But all the reviews I've heard or I've listened to about it, in different podcasts, they all say it's just propaganda. It's just literally just like fucking watching conservative fucking social media portray their lives in the most perfect manner possible.
Right.
So it's pretty fucking telling that we now have military officers in positions of actual power, because if you don't do some of these things that are quote unquote recommended, you could see consequences to your career down the line.
Yes.
So this is definitely
which is fucking wrong.
just veiled. Yes, it is. So these are just definitely veiled fucking forcing. This is just forcing people, but with, I guess, the fucking with like fucking flowers on top of it, by saying that that it's a unit fucking that it's a unit event or whatever the fuck.
I'm here to say that you should have a mutiny.
Yeah, well.
Let's see.
It's probably,
The movie
we're not
opening
there
week,
yet.
made, I guess its budget was 40 million. So far, it's grossed 11 million.
It was a $40 million bribe. What?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. It was. I mean, of course, it was a $40 million bribe from fucking
Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos.
Which, I mean, in that same vein, now you can definitely fucking see his shift in his mindset now that he's not even the fucking CEO of Amazon anymore. So what the
No.
fuck is he doing? You know, pushing all this shit because he bought the Washington Post, right?
Yes.
Before this second Trump term, he was basically quote unquote letting it, I guess, be journalistic for journalism's sake and letting it do what it was historically, known to do, which was report factual good news. Which, I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the Washington Post was the one that broke the fucking Watergate shit back
Correct.
That's right.
back when that happened. But
70s.
recently they just laid off, I think, a third of their fucking workforce,
Yes.
including a fucking lady who was reporting in Ukraine.
Like literally,
In a fucking
field.
war zone. She
Yes.
got laid off. Yes.
Yep, that happened. Because now it's no longer useful to him. He can just
I
have
don't think
AI
it's-
write
I
whatever
don't-
they want about him. Yes,
Yeah,
Bezos own it.
We are really going back to, like I said, I think we're going back to the 1890s.
Yep.
Where we
robber
have like
barons.
union, we have robber barons. We got factory workers kind of busing into employees to
mean,
force them to vote.
I don't think we're going back. We're just like
we got yellow journalism.
We're just fucking ripping the fucking veil off
Yeah.
and letting it be known that this is what's happening now.
We don't care if you know that we're corrupt, because they really don't care that we know they're corrupt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool. That's really all I had for like official stories this week. Oh yeah, this whole thing. Did you hear about Savannah Guthrie's mother being
Yeah,
kidnapped?
I saw that shit,
That's
dude.
fucking insane.
She, for some context for people who may watch this and not be in the know with this. So Savannah Guthrie is, I think she's maybe one of only a handful of people who have interviewed Epstein survivors.
Correct. She was the first person, I believe, to interview Epstein survivors on television, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and now her mother has been abducted. We don't know. And so there was a ransom and they didn't think it was real, and then they, maybe it was a troll.
Nobody has been contacted.
And nobody's contacted them. So
I wouldn't be surprised if it's just, the government doing it.
yeah, man. We'll kill your mom because you want to expose our secrets.
We did get some Epstein news where they were drafting, what is it, the Epstein suicide thing,
Oh, yeah.
like before he died.
Yeah, the suicide memo had a draft before he was dead.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
Not a normal thing.
But we've been claiming this shit since it happened, so
Yes.
that's why there's no news on that one. I know the government's trying to nationalize elections. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah,
For the
they're
call.
going to fuck with the elections, especially in swing states.
Yep, so it's a classic.
Like you said, with more Epstein files, Howard Lutnick was in there a lot more. Elon Musk was in there in a
Steve
hilarious
Bannon
manner.
was in there.
Of course. Steve Bannon has already been in prison. Like, of course he was in there. Oh, they're trying to deport Liam Ramos as well again.
Again?
Yeah. So that whole thing is a fucking nightmare. There's no way it's just not retaliatory. Damn, you made us look bad. Well, we're going to make ourselves look bad again. Oh, yeah. Fucking the NSA picked up a phone call from foreign intelligence in Trump's inner circle.
Hell
so
yeah.
that's super cool. We're the baddies now.
We've always been the baddies.
We've always been the baddies. It's true. He's like you said, the veil's just off now.
The Super Bowl concert, Rock the Country, led by
Oh,
Kid Rock. Thanks to
yeah.
our powerful meme that we post, a powerful short. Thanks for 2 subscribers we picked up.
Oh my god.
Incredibly right-wing subscribers.
We're moving into short form content only for right wing idiots because we
who don't understand anything.
Yep.
We'd like to thank Mark in the chat. Thank you, Mark, for helping spread the love and wonders. You're great.
Yes, absolutely.
But we got that canceled. That was all us. We did it. Nobody wants to. A lot of people got pulled out. I was really happy to see, like, Shine
Yeah,
Down.
let's
nah,
not gloss over the phone call. That phone call, I'm pretty sure Tulsi Gabbard like blocked anything tried to block anything from coming out about it. If that says anything,
she's literally a Russian plant.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's literally a fucking Russian plant in the running the fucking our national intelligence apparatus.
Yes, it's insane. I was thinking about this the other day. Is that we now sound like what right-wing podcasts sounded like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, except like it's always the every accusation is an admission, and it's just like, holy shit. So cool. Everybody put your tinfoil hats on.
The only way we found out was
because of a whistleblower. That's fucking insane.
That shit was true. I hate it.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna see a lot more of that with people, coming out of the woodwork to
they're doing way worse stuff. Yeah, jeez, yeah.
I mean, that's true. Like there's a lot of things that catch the news, but there's a lot of things that are hidden that the government are doing behind. Like, as much as it's fun, talk about Donald Trump posting a video of Obama's as apes, right? That doesn't mean anything.
I don't see that. I don't think it's fun.
I mean, when I say it's fun, as in it catches the news, it's big attention, but there's things that are going on in the background that's really changing.
Yeah, of course. All this shit we've always known that motherfucker was racist.
Yeah.
So that's not anything that should be distracting anybody except his fucking base, because they think it's fucking hilarious since they're the fucking same way.
But things like trying to nationalize these elections, like trying to change all these different regulations, these are things that are really important to me.
Yeah.
I don't really give a crap about whatever the stupid president posts on social media. I don't give a crap. But
but that's the shit. That's the shit that the media pushes out and tries to make people get fucking focused on to avoid attention and all this other shit. It's like we said, we live in a fucking country that just now has nationalized media.
Yep.
We have state propaganda now. We don't have media anymore. It's just state propaganda.
Absolutely. CBS and NBC are fucking done. ABC is probably
ABC's done too.
Yeah, they're not any better. AP News is fine. That's where I get a lot of stuff. The Guardian is pretty good.
They closed, what is it? The funding, the public broadcast.
Yep, the public broadcasting news.
The Center
NPR stopped. Yep, NPR stopped getting funding from the federal government. PBS stopped getting federal funding. What else?
I know.
Speaking of public shit, sorry to cut you off, but the Kennedy Center is now closed.
For
renovations,
and definitely not because all of the talents fucking pulled out and they couldn't book anybody because nobody wants to fucking perform there under him.
Even the Washington Metropolitan fucking Orchestra / Symphony or whatever just stopped, and then they're local.
Yeah. They're just like, nah, it's cool. We got other places to perform. So good work. Oh, and speaking of shit in Washington, now the fucking cost of the ballroom has gone from $200 million to $400 million. That thing's never going to be fucking done. It's like any other of his fucking real estate projects. They're all trash. They take 20 years to get done. He thinks he's going to be in the White House for 20 years.
It's not even that it takes 20 years for his shit to get done. It's just nothing gets done. A lot of a lot of money trades hands, and nobody who's actually doing the work gets paid.
I was gonna say, and somehow all of the people who did the work get no money.
Yep,
That's right.
that's the Trump fucking empire's modus operandi.
And he wanted
So
the
he's
fucking...
just doing it on a national scale now.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see, anything else? Oh, Tommy and I were talking a little bit about Magic the Gathering.
That's right.
And there is a banned and restricted announcement tomorrow. Do you have any hot takes for it, Tommy?
My hot take is that we need to unban Fast Bond.
Oh my god.
Which allows them to turbo out their deck on turn 2.
No
That
Fast
sounds like a terrible
Bond.
idea. And we should instead ban Island.
Just basic Island, it's gone.
Just basic Island is gone.
Dang.
Yeah, that's
I think I can still make a blue deck work, honestly. Artifacts.
But
are
about
nothing.
it, I mean, at least in my store, we did have quite a few players who had a lot of apprehension on this one, and the biggest one was that one guy was afraid that his VV Ornithir is going to be banned because that's like $100 card at the moment.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's going to be banned. I think it should be put on the Game Changers list.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think if anything, maybe we'll get something moved off the Game Changers list or on the Game Changers. Well, maybe off the ban list to the Game Changers list, and then maybe some things that were not on the Game Changers list on. But I don't think we're going to see anything major. I don't think we're going to see like Thassa's Oracle or Rhystic Study or anything like that banned. I don't think they have the guts. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even
it's
think they're
fine.
going to ban Badger Mole Cub in Standard yet.
No, that thing's not going anywhere.
Yeah, because it's making money, so of course it's gonna stay.
While we're still here and still supposed to be doing actual news,
Go on.
so the fucking Pentagon put out a thing talking about ending ties with woke Harvard.
Hell yeah.
In terms of like military training, so now there's not gonna be. I don't think there's gonna. That means there's not gonna be any fucking ROTC, etc.
Oh jeez.
Any other programs like that?
ROTC's woke.
No, it's
Hell
not.
yeah.
No. The ROTC is not woke. ROTC at Harvard is woke.
Oh.
We're gonna stop funding to the Boy Scouts of America because they let the girls in.
Yeah, they did say they were going to do that.
I'm gonna be honest. That's not surprising.
South Carolina has measles outbreak reaching over 900 cases. We brought measles back, boys.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah!
fucking God.
Make measles great again.
Oh man.
Measles
the measles
are
is the
great
worst.
again. There we go.
Because like it's going to like what do you call it? It resets your immune system, so that means you're gonna get like sick of other shit. That's
Oh,
great.
sweet. You'll die
It's
from
one of the
other
worst.
preventable diseases.
Hell yeah. It's like baby AIDS. Let's go.
Sweet.
What about that random disease in like India or whatever that's got like a pretty high mortality rate?
Hell yeah.
Super
freaking
COVID?
out, but
Nipah.
I don't know, bro. Well,
NIPH.
I think it's Nipah. The
Man.
Nipah virus.
Bat-born from it's always bats, dude. We gotta stop fucking with
Stop
bats.
eating bats.
Yeah,
Leave them
stop
alone.
eating bats.
This is look, as a representative of the Asian race, the South Asians are not part of us. You heard me. This is
You heard it here first, folks. And I'm sure
it's not my people this time.
I was going to say,
didn't do
actually,
it.
I've heard that a lot from them Asian folks be fighting a lot. I got a lot of Asian friends now. They all hate each other.
Just look at the, what is it, the Thailand-Cambodia conflict? What is it you call it, Tommy?
Cambodia conflict
Yep.
has been resolved. It has been resolved.
According
what was
to
the
Donald
resolution?
Trump.
What was the resolution, Tommy? I need you to tell me, bro.
Yeah.
What?
What was the resolution?
The decision was cardamom. In the Great Thai-Cambodia conflict, it has been resolved.
Oh. That's just what it's just outcome resolved.
Solution.
Yeah, they did.
Cardamom.
They decided to put cardamom in curry instead of anything else.
They're both going to share cardamom in their curry.
I can live with that. I'm okay with that.
The Great Curry Conflict.
The Great Curry Conflict of 2025.
Finally, a war I can get behind.
They're
All
gonna.
right. We are the team behind easyvotend.bsky.social. You should go there. Al said he's going to cook up an article for us one of these days. So check that out. I've got one I'm working on, but it's very loose, so I'm not going to talk about it yet because I hate it right now.
I'm working on my regulations thing, but the problem is I'm so passionate about regulations. It's taking forever to write it. I'm about to split into 5 different articles on different regulations that might be the
Yeah,
solution.
just do that, bro.
I'm
You get
excited.
more
Yes.
content.
I'm super excited
I'm
about that.
Good. Yep, so there's that. We are working on a bit that we might need your help on, audience.
Yes.
We're putting together a
All
bingo
5 of
sheet.
you.
Yep, all 5 of you, especially you, Rodney.
Yeah.
We need your help. Newer subscriber, Rodney.
There's a new subscriber. It looks like we actually lost one, according to our.
I think my bearded dragon
our
might have
followers.
unsubscribed.
Damn.
It's okay. It's fine. Rodney, if you're still here, we need things on a bingo sheet. We have some already. Let me read out a few of them for y'all. So the goal of a bingo sheet is always a fun thing, some slightly improbable things that kind of go on. We have the JD Vance presidency. We got the Democrats flip the House. Ivanka Trump sex tape gets released.
Ugh.
Erica Girk marries JD Vance. Grok reaches sentience. Order 662 gets enacted. Order 67.
6-7 or whatever the fuck kids say these days.
And Mike Johnson comes out of the closet. There's a few of those things.
I hope for that one. I hope he's happy.
Pam bodies cross.
Maybe he'll finally
maybe
he'll finally do the right thing once he comes out.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so feel free to submit some ideas. I guess we have a little post on the thing. Little fun things. We'll try to announce it.
We'll make it big.
Sometimes
it'll be a big bingo card. We'll go for a blackout win.
The bigliest.
The bigliest. Everything's computer. All right. I have a meeting in 3 hours, less than 3 hours. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but if you guys wanted to play video games after that, I would be interested in streaming them, possibly. But if not, that's cool too, because I will play Endfield and probably stream it anyways.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for being here, as always. We have been easyvotend.bsky.com. We are the team behind Crying is a Free Action. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful week.